What's up, everybody? KokCubanKings here. Doing stuff. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of stuff. Guys, so for the most part, I'm a really nice guy. I'm really political. I'm the guy you can take anywhere. I'm the guy you can take anywhere. And I'm not gonna make you look bad. I'm not gonna make you look bad unless I want to. I can make anybody look bad, but I won't. For the most part, I'm a nice guy, and I'm gonna protect you, and I'm gonna make you look good if you need to. If you're trying, you know, stop texting me. Everybody's texting me. For the most part, I'm gonna make you look good, and in some occasions, at least I won't make you look bad. So in school, I recently became part of the mock trial team. Now, the mock trial team is a extracurricular organization or activity. It's a small group, and we take cases, like fictional cases, and we pick roles. Who's a witness, who's a defense attorney, who's a prosecutor, all these things. So I went on there. My friends, I got 2 friends on there, and they were like, "Hey man, come through and be a witness." I'm like, "All right, I'll be a witness." Plus, I needed to go on my school resume, make it look good, like I'm doing stuff for school. So I go in, I start doing things. I'm a witness. That's what I started doing. I became a witness. I read the affidavit. So I played the role because they were like, "Hey, no one here is really playing the role. They're not really, you know, going through it. They're just kind of reading. They're reading a statement. We need somebody who can live it." I'm like, "All right, I got it." So I played the role, you know, and people loved it. I'm a pretty animated guy when I explain things, and if I get into it, I'm really animated, and I can get excited about things pretty easily. After that, they were like, "Hey, why don't you try being an attorney?" I'm like, "Okay, what side am I doing, and what am I doing? Am I cross-examining or directing?" They were like, "You're going to be a prosecutor, and you are cross-examining." I'm like, "Okay, cool. I don't mind." I got called an objection here and there on hearsay and, you know, relevance, and I had to rephrase a couple things, but I don't know all the objections yet, so I'll eventually, you know, get fine-tuned on them. But here's what I'm getting to. All that long story is to get to this. I don't like being the new guy on the block and then taking people's spot. What do I mean? If you're point guard in basketball, and you have always been point guard in basketball, always, like you have lived here for 10 years, and those 10 years you have been point guard, and I just moved in not 30 seconds ago, and now I'm point guard because I'm better than you. I don't like that, even if it's strategically the best thing to do, because you'll win if you put me up. I don't want to take people out of their spot. I don't want to knock people out of their spot, because most of the time people aren't mature enough to say, "Hey, okay, this guy's better than me. He should take my spot." I am, man. I have a big problem. I have to be leader. You don't understand. You're like, "Oh yeah, I gotta be leader too." No, you don't understand. I have to be leader or there's no game. But I'm educated. I'm mature enough to say, okay, if I'm leader, I don't have too much experience in this stuff. We're probably going to lose. So you be leader since you have more experience in stuff, and I'll learn from it. But the moment that I know what I'm doing, you're not leader anymore. I'm taking your spot. That's the type of guy I am. I have to be leader. It's a thing. It's in me. I'm a natural leader. So it's just how it is. And I don't like being the new guy on the block and taking people's spots. In the inner Cuba is like, "F that, man, take his spot." You know what it is. Ooh, I don't know why the inner Cuba is so ethnic and hood, but yeah, man, I don't want to take his spot. I mean, that's kind of mean. I don't want to be the new guy, because then everybody's gonna think I'm mean and stuff like that, or a douche, inconsiderate. When that's not true. That's not the point. But oh well, just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. The gameplay you see in the background is me on, I don't know what map this is, I don't care. I got the Honey Badger and some other weird gun with a funny sight. Getting a Moab. Not calling it a KM strike. Not calling it that. It's a Moab. And it's a cheap Moab too. It's not even like a nice Moab. I don't like it. I really don't. But yeah, you guys. Getting Moabs is pretty simple. I mean, it's not that difficult. Alright guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed me blabbering on about stuff. And like I said, I'm not going to talk too much about gameplay. Maybe my next video I'll talk about the gameplay and how I feel about Call of Duty. But everybody's done it, so you're just probably saturated in how commentators feel about the game. I don't want to ruin it by telling you how I feel. I understand. Because I'm tired of hearing about it too on YouTube. But that's just me, you guys. KokCubanKings, I'm out of here. If you're new, please subscribe and check out my other videos. Besides that, I'm out. Bye.